We need to set the record straight because a lot of people have said, Dahlia, I don't know about this career freedom that you're talking about. Sounds nice, but I don't think it's for me because I have responsibilities. I need a secure job. So really, really important to know that career freedom is about creating life on your terms, and that includes whatever responsibilities you've set up for yourself, which are important to you. So obviously, if you have a family to take care of, that's going to be part of your version of career freedom, is having the ability to spend the time that you want with your family, to support them financially in the way that you would want, to take that holiday once a year to, to the place you want to take them to. All of that can be within your version of career freedom. For example, I had a client who was working in a stable, secure government job, but she hated it. But at the same time, she felt trapped, like she couldn't go anywhere else because of a number of different factors. She didn't have the right experience, she felt, to go elsewhere. And also, this job was basically as good as it gets. She wouldn't find that security anywhere else. There were all these kinds of ideas. So she felt like she couldn't have career freedom. It just wasn't for her. But when we worked together, what happened next was we got clear on the three things I'm always talking about, those three career freedom ingredients. Number one, her purpose. What does her version of career freedom actually look like? What is important to her? What is the kind of work that actually makes her excited to get out of bed in the morning, which was not the work that she was currently doing, which is why she felt so miserable. And in fact, she was even starting to have those a number of physical symptoms of not enjoying her work, such as hair falling out and other physical ailments, which are things that can happen when you are depressed in your job. And what happened next is that we figured out her branding. So how to up-level her, how to look at all of her experience, that experience that she felt was going to keep her in a box. She felt like she only had the experience she needed to do that particular job and not the experience she would need to do anything else. So we had to look at her entire experience, her entire career story, and we rebranded her towards that purpose we'd figured out, towards where she would want to go. And next was accessing the hidden job market. So her networking skills, making sure she knew the right people and they knew her and recognized her for her abilities. And then what happened after that is she ended up landing herself a promotion. She moved her family to a different state where they would be much happier, in fact, than where they were living before. She was earning more money. The job was just as secure. And so just to illustrate that career freedom doesn't mean giving up your security unless you realize that it's like a false security that you're currently living in and it's not bringing you any joy. But if you love your sense of security currently, well, you don't need to give that up. Nobody's saying to give up something that you enjoy. The point is to maintain the things that you like in your career right now, whatever those factors are, and then add on other factors that might still be missing. So if you have things you enjoy in your career right now, whether that's the ability to work from home, or you love your colleagues, or I don't know, there are all kinds of things that you might currently enjoy in your work. Maybe it's just the steady, stable paycheck, right? Whatever those things are, the idea is not to give them up. The idea is to maintain those in your career plan, but then also allow yourself to have the other things that you desire and not keep telling yourself the story that, oh, I can't have this unless I give up that. And it's really about creating that holistic version of what career freedom looks like for you. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's unrealistic. You can't have it all in life. Like, you can't expect to have your cake and eat it too and get everything. That's true. I mean, there's always concessions. There's no such thing as the absolute perfect job. And there's no such thing as the perfect life, right? Nobody has perfection in all aspects of their life and career and everything is picture perfect. No, we all have problems. We all have to make certain concessions. Yes, of course. But the vast majority of the time, I do see people earning less than they deserve and really getting less than what they could be getting in terms of whether it's pay, whether it's those kinds of life circumstances, whether it's in their job satisfaction and how much they're enjoying their work. Like, you should never have to sacrifice your happiness in your job for the paycheck, because there are paychecks out there that you're actually going to love and enjoy getting, and you're going to be growing yourself and getting all those other things. So you don't have to trade one for the other. You can have both. It won't be picture perfect perfection. You'll still have that one annoying colleague, or you'll still have, right? A stressful day here and there when you have too many meetings booked or whatever, but you shouldn't have to give up really, really fundamental key things such as earning what you want to be earning, such as your happiness and job satisfaction, for example. So really important to make a decision, make a decision today about what career freedom means to you and if you're going to allow yourself to have it. Because as long as you keep telling yourself the story that, well, I'm not that happy at work, but that's normal because I have a family to feed, so I'm not allowed happiness at work. I have responsibilities, or, whatever the story is that's not allowing you to reach your potential and really reach your version of happiness in this short life that we have to live. It's time to drop those stories. It's time to say, no, I deserve career freedom. I deserve happiness in my life, and I deserve to be growing as a professional and proud of the impact that I'm making on this planet and the way I'm spending my time day in and day out every single day when I wake up and get out of bed in the morning. You deserve to be able to choose how you spend your time on this planet. So I hope that cleared up what career freedom is and who is allowed to have career freedom. It's not just for young 20-somethings who have no job and no family and no career and they can just frolic on a beach somewhere. No, I'm really speaking to you if you already have job experience, if you already have responsibilities and you're just wondering, is this all there is? Or am I allowed? Am I allowed more happiness in my life? Am I allowed to achieve more than this in my life? The answer is yes, you absolutely are. Now, what specifically that'll look like for you, it's a very individual choice. It's a very individual vision. If you want to discuss it more, feel free to message me. Otherwise, I have a free class all about this. It's all about the keys to highly paid work that you love, and you can check it out on my website at accelerateYourAmbitions.com. So I will see you there.